Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well, a great millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, I go and prepare a place for you. I go and prepare a place for you. And, this is what's coming is the kingdom. The kingdom's going to be right here on earth in Jerusalem. And Israel is going to rule. You see, Israel, you other nations are going to serve Israel. And the world is going to be ran in righteousness. And the Lord is coming back to save the elect out of the 12 lost tribes of Israel in these latter times. Out of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and to the Israelites scattered, and to other nations that look like the other nations. The Lord, Yahawah BASHAM YAHWAHSHI, is coming back to deliver the elect. They're going to be saved out of this great tribulation, this terror, the worst time in earth history. It's going to be wondrous, marvelous works. The greater the persecution, the greater the delivery. You see, Jake, Jake, 2/3 of Jake, they want to stay here in this place, eating all this polluted, contaminated food, dealing with these demonic people. You're being ruled over by those that hate you. There's no justice here in this place for Jake, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You have to constantly keep slaving. You work 8 to 10 hours. You get paid this here, a little here, crumbs. You get paid crumbs, man. The average Jake is making crumbs. And to pay your you have enough to pay your bills and and you're back broke. You're back broke. Esau, they sitting up there and they own all these corporations and their families are good. Millions, billions, But Jake wants to, 2/3 of Jake want to stay here. But, they're going to perish in this, in this time coming, in this great tribulation, in this Jacob's trouble. But the kingdom is going to be right here on earth, right there in Jerusalem. And Israel is going to rule, and is going to be ruled in righteousness. And the elect is going to be saved out of this time, man. And they're going to be put on, the elect is going to be put on a whole nother level in the kingdom. A whole nother level. The government of the Lord of Israel, the government of Yahawah BASHAM YAHWAHSHI is going to be on a whole nother level. You think about all the government officials, how they live, and the elites around the world, how they live, and they got big, great real estates and big mansions, 20 bedroom and big gigantic forest backyards. That ain't gonna be nothing on what the elect is gonna have in the kingdom. Overall, Israel is they're gonna be living fabulous, far beyond what anybody can even imagine, their deepest thought. The richest person on this earth, compared to what Israel is gonna have in the kingdom, they're gonna look homeless. They're gonna look homeless, dead, broke, dirt. Compared to what Israel is going to have in the kingdom, man. And, it's going to have spiritual power. Israel, is going to be on a whole nother level, but the elect is going to be, just going to be, you know, and then the fame that the elect is going to have. You think the most famous person over here, the Pope, and, you know, your LeBron James and Michael Jordan, and they ain't going to have nothing on what the fame of the elect is going to have in the kingdom. It's just, you can't wrap your mind around it. Let me get to the scriptures. Let me go to and ultimately is going to be rulership. We're going to rule forever, ever. How long is forever? Let's go to John 14. We'll go start at 1. John 14 and 1, and it reads, Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahawah, the Father, believe also in me. You see, and you should be rejoicing at this time right now with seeing all these prophecies and everything go on. You know, with the war at the doorstep, and, you know, Babylon, America, the economy is shaking, about to fall, with the famine and pestilence and all the crime and you know, all this going on, all these natural disasters, you know, Esau versus Esau, with this kingdom, starting with the leadership being divided. You know, you should be rejoicing. The Lord said, let not your heart be troubled. It says, ye believe in Yahawah the Father, believe also in me. 2, in my Father's house are many mansions. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. You see, it says 3, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that ye may be also. See, and you know, the homes in the kingdom for Israel are going to be, you know, ultimately the elect. You know, how the air is going to be it just no polluted air. We're talking about the smell, man. The smell, you know, is going to be these different scents and fragrances in the air. Just oh my gosh, man. You know, the smell, the streets, you know, how it's set up. You know, you just can't, I can't put it into words. It's just a quick description on how this in the homes out of these precious stones, you know, these different colors, you know, big mansions, you know, your land, you know, your vineyards and your gardens, and, you know, these big giant apples and peppers, and, you know, big basketball or, you know, size watermelons, or you know, I'm just, you know, just brainstorming out there, man. Big gigantic size basketball apples, you know, peppers the size of dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like big bell peppers, big as pillows, you know, this is just beyond your imagination. The Lord is how the kingdom and how Israel is going to live. You know, you're going to have handmaids and servants. The other nations are going to be serving Israel. You see? Let me go to Isaiah. Let me go to Isaiah. But the Lord said, I go to prepare a place for you. And you have Jake still, they want to stay over here, man. They want to stay in Babylon. Long as they get the, they may have a apartment. Jake might be doing pretty good for himself. Got a nice, good 2-bedroom apartment, or they might have a house. They might have a 2-3 bedroom house, and got some thousands put away, and able to feed their family, and got a good job. But it's just, but you still have to slave and work and do what Esau say, and still get harassed, and a lot of Jakes in them good positions, they gotta kiss ass. They gotta kiss Esau's ass, and be a yes man, just like these so-called celebrities, the LeBron James and the Jay-Z's and George Lopez and Michael Jordan. You gotta the Kyrie Irvings, you gotta totally sell out. But in the kingdom, it ain't gonna be that, man. It ain't gonna be that. Let me go to Isaiah. You're not gonna have to do that. It just work so hard and do backflips and cartwheels to be on top. But Jake is, they're fine with being on EBT. They're comfortable with that. They're comfortable with being last placed. In last place. Isaiah 14:1, and it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land." This is coming. "And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." 2, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants." See? "And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids." In these other nations, you're going to be servants and handmaids. You other nations, this is your future. "And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were." And ultimately, this is Esau, Edom. You're going to be a slave unto Israel. You're going to do your 1,000 years, and you're out of there. Whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. It says 3, "And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow." And Jake has none but sorrow. My mom and my dad and grandmothers and stuff, my mom still work to this day. Got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, in her 60s, and go all the way to pretty much 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and then come back home Monday through Friday and do that. And still, you still ain't retired. You're still slaving at 60-something years old. My aunties too. Uncle still working. You see? Got to deal with paying bills, and if you don't pay this, you get evicted, and you got to do what these white people tell you. But the Lord said, and you have Issachar too, and the northern tribe out there, in doing agriculture in the fields and in these meat factories, and Jake, slaving, getting paid nothing, and then you got to worry about the police. If you sneeze wrong, you go to jail, or a ticket, or a fine, a fee. You get stopped for a traffic stop. You can get your brains blew out by a cop having a bad day. The Lord said, "And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve." You see? It says, It says 6, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. 7, it says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. You see? You see, it says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. The whole earth is at rest, and the whole world is going to rejoice in the kingdom when the Lord come back, man. Even the handmaids and servants, because it's going to be ruled in righteousness. You're going to see how the trees, how the animals act, you know, and it ain't gonna be no wickedness. This is what's coming. Let me go to I got a couple more and I'll close out. But Israel's gonna be on a whole nother level, but the elect of Israel is gonna be famous. They're gonna be famous. You see, Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. The government of YAHAWAHSHI is going to be on a far, man, all that stuff that Esau's trying to do, with them space launches, trying to get to the moon and trying to get to Mars, and they're never going to be able to get there. They're not going to be able to put no man on the moon. They're not going to be able to put no man on Mars. This is a dream. This is a dream for Esau Edom. That's never going to happen. All they can do is fantasize about it. You see, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Israel is going to the elect is going to be having access to, you know, the heavens of all heavens, where the Father and YAHAWAHSHI, the Son, and the holy angels have access to everything in this universe, to be able to go in and out of the sun and to these other galaxies. This is what is promised to the elect of Israel. You see, and be on a far another level. This is why we're not the Lord willing, I'm part of the elect, but the elect, the hopeful elect, ain't worried about nothing on this side. They want to get out of here. They want to get out of here and get to this. I got a couple more and I'll close out. Isaiah 11:6, and it reads, the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. See, this is in the kingdom. Is this happening in Jerusalem right now? Is this happening with the so-called Israelis, the Jewish? Is the wolf dwelling with the lamb? And the leopard shall lie down with the kid? Is this happening over there with those people? Huh? I don't think so. And the calf and the young lion and the fatling together. Do you see the lions hanging with the calf or the zebra or the deer? Do you see the lions hanging with any of them, just getting along, laying down with each other? You know, do you see any of that? And the lion shall eat straw, or Salakia, and the fatling together, and the little child shall lead them. Put one of those little kids into out there in the wilderness with them lions or hyenas, or, you know, leopards and stuff. Put them out there and see what happens. You see, this is in the kingdom. This is coming. This is why this is why Esau has lied all through history. They've robbed and stole everything, and Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. This is how in the kingdom of YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel. This is how our kingdom is going to be ran. It's going to be total peace. It says a little child shall lead them. That means a little kid, 3-4-year-old little kid is gonna have the leopard, gonna have the lion, gonna have the hyena, or and have the zebra and the deer. They all gonna be together, and they're gonna listen to him. They're gonna listen to the little kid, to the little Israelite. The little Israelite, they could be all gathered around them, sitting right around in the midst of all of them, and be able to play with them and hold them. A little kid, Israelite kid, to be able to tell the lion to sit down, come here, rub its face, rub its back, get on top of them. And ain't nothing gonna happen. This is coming in the kingdom. It says 7, and the cow and the bear shall feed. Do you see the cow and the bear feeding together over there in Jerusalem right now? Do you see that in Israel? I don't think so. And the cow and the bear shall feed. Their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. Is the lion eating straw, or is he eating meat? Is he eating zebras and oxes and deers and stuff? Is that going on right now? Do you see the lion eating straw? Try and feed the lion straw right now. Huh? This is why over there in Israel right now, those Jewish, they're not the people. They are absolutely not the people. You don't fit the curses, and you don't fit the description of the kingdom. See? The evidence is just overwhelming. This is why they have to tear down these pages. They're gonna have to shut down this internet, and they're gonna have to persecute Jake, man. They're gonna have to get physical, because the evidence is this word is just, it just cuts them to pieces. The evidence is overwhelming. If you were in court right now, you'd be condemned. You'd put away, done. That's okay, because they're gonna be their time is almost up. Amalek, them fake Jewish over there in that land of Israel, Jerusalem, they're gonna be removed out of there. That place is gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear weapons, but it will be built back up by them and the other nations in the new Jerusalem. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to be put back in the land, in the kingdom, the new Jerusalem. And it's going to be forever. It ain't going to look nothing like how it look right now over there. 8, and the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp. You see, it says, and the suckling in Salakia, and the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp. The asp is a viper. It's a snake, a deadly poison snake. That's an asp. A newborn 8-9-month-old baby. It says, and the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. See, that cockatrice den is like some dragon type creature, like a Komodo dragon, something even more fierce than that. But it says, a weaned child that's newborn shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. See, it says 9, I'll close out with this. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of YAHAWAHSHI as the waters cover the sea. See, and this is coming into the king. This is going to be in the kingdom. In Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and to the Israelites scattered into the other nations that look like the other nations are going to be, Israel is going to be the 12 lost tribes of Israel. The real Israel is going to be back into the Holy Land, the New Jerusalem, right back over there. Those Amalekites that are those fake Jewish that are claiming to be the real Jews, they're going to be removed out of that land. That land's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear weapons. But like I said, it's going to be built back up by Esau, Edom, and these other nations. It's going to be continuously employment. You know, starting with Esau, Edom, and you other nations, is going to be work, constantly work. You see, you're going to be put to work, man. And you know, the kingdom's going to be on just beyond your measure, man, beyond the thoughts of your how glorious and beautiful it's going to be. You know, fresh food, real food, you know, big family gatherings, you know, you see your children's have a big, long, gigantic table from here to New York, from California to New York, have a big, long table sitting there eating, you know, ain't gonna be no drama or, you know, the men gonna have multiple wives. They're going to be obedient. Your children's going to be well taken care of, you know, celebrating these holy days, you know, get to see Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Man, this place over here, Babylon, America, you can have it, man. You can, 2/3 of Jake, you can have it. You can have this place. Enjoy it, because this place is finished. It's through, you know. And, you know, ultimately the Lord's coming back to save the elect. The elect will be saved out of this great tribulation that's coming on earth. 2/3 of Jake will be destroyed. 2/3 of the Lord's people will be put to death. Jacob. And, you know, the elect is going to be saved out of this. And, you know, the kingdom is at hand. And this is what's promised to Israel, man, because it's just been, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, it's been hard, man. It's been hard for Jake. Hard. I didn't watch all all the ancestors and, you know, uncles and my parents. They're just, you know, just slave day and night. My grandma had to clean floors for a living, for an Edomite, rich Edomite too, woman. And they're in her family, scrubbing floors, maid, you know, and you know, I just didn't watch my family, you know, slave, man. Still to this day, like I said, my mom worked. My mom almost is 70 years old and still working, and just tired, need rest, need some rest, you know. But you know, hopefully you're edified. The kingdom is at hand, man. The kingdom is at hand. And you got to get out of here. But hopefully you're edified. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BASHAM RAKAK Quadash. Shalom, Israel.